When we left off in the last video, Dana had just came back for a visit. Well, she never made it home last night because her truck broke down. James had her drop it off at the repair station this morning. As we were making our way up the hill, we spotted another familiar face in trouble. John's car's giving him trouble this morning, too. I guess it's just one of those days when anything with wheels decides to call it quits.
Yeah, but everything's going.
What did you think about that article in the Asheville Citizen's Times about James? Did you get to read it?
Excuse my friends, but I think it's a crock of shit. Simple as that. How you going to cut a man's throat and stab him in the back after he's done everything he can for you? I don't get it. Just goes to show you're ungrateful. The man's opened up his land, his heart, give you a place to go when you had nowhere to go, and you want to talk about him like he's a dog. That's bull. And that's all right. Gotta get you. Gotta get you for that. So, but I'm grateful. And it's obvious the ones that stabbed him in the back and cut his throat and talked about him like he's a dog, they're not grateful. So, but it is a wonderful place to be. I thank God for it. Going to fix this here, get back at it. Whatever he needs done, we're going to do. Well, the article says you as a volunteer. That's right. No, I'm not a volunteer. No, I live here. He got me. They didn't ask me. Could they have my signature to take my picture? That's invasion of my privacy because I didn't sign for shit. I'm going to tell a bunch of lies. They need to get their shit straight before they go to putting pen to paper and then publish it. That's for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
100%. Help out all I can.
I had to unload hay.
That's fine, big guy.
Daddy to the rescue.
Yep. So, he's out here all the time. He's just a phone call away. I got to call him and he'll be there. Never let me down, or anybody else, as far as I know. So, he's always been on call. Day or night, he's there, ain't you, buddy?
I do it.
So,
no, he's supposed to be texting me a estimate. Is it? So just let him do it, and then I'll sign over my soul to you. No, I'm playing. I will be forever hauling trash. I'll be playing.
Hey, have you still been coming back and hauling trash since you?
No, this is the first day I've been back, but I feel like I've been gone for 6 months.
Yesterday.
But it's only been like 2 weeks. Yeah, yesterday.
I'm going to drive further than a signal call out. Ain't no signal right here.
Who's Alex?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Alex?
We're going to ride on up. Some of the residents are putting in serious work today, cleaning out more of the storage, loading up trailers and hauling supplies that are no longer needed here to other local hubs. Even family members of residents showed up to help get it done. What most folks don't realize is how the supply chain really works on the ground. It's not just deliveries and donations, it's a circle, a constant loop of give and take between hubs that are willing to work together. Now, I'll be honest, there's a small hub or two that doesn't exactly share the sandbox. I may just make a future video about that. For months now, though, I've watched the give and take that keeps the rest of these hubs going, the ones that actually make a difference.
All right, James, you're gonna look at that when it's done.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. I cleaned it all up.
I said we even have help coming from the residents' kids where the other residents won't even come and help themselves.
Taco!
Right, Leanne?
That's right. James, I told you, I'm on. You've helped my dad so much, and it means the world to me. I don't care if I get anything. I don't care. I come up here and do it regardless.
You got the taco.
No matter what.
But does
I'm
that
doing
look
it.
like hoarding supplies?
I'm doing
that-
it just for you.
Thank you. Does that look like hoarding supplies that nobody's getting?
You get that.
James was great till he paid for my truck to get fixed and now I have to work for it. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't feel right not doing something.
I'm hoping to catch up with Tim today. I see he's home. He hasn't been around the last few times I came knocking, but some of you might remember him from an earlier video. Tim was the cook here at Haven before Jeff took over. Tim's journey is one marked by more tragedy and trauma than most of us could ever imagine. But during his time here at Haven, he found a way forward. He found purpose again. It's people like Tim who this place was built for. The help Tim received here at Haven on the Hill has enabled him to recently open his own power washing business. Afternoon, man. How we doing today?
Having a little bit of equipment issue, trying to figure it out.
What's going on?
Well, the belts was loose on the pressure washer, so we got that taken care of. She's working again right. And now I'm trying to figure out how to reconfigure this. I've lost 2 good paying jobs because of I don't have a place to put a bigger buffer tank. And what the buffer tank does is you put a water hose in there, you fill it up, and you leave it in there. And when you start pressure washing, that's like 4.5 gallons per minute. It doesn't take long to empty that tank. And you just run into different sets of problems when you're running a professional pressure washer. But I washed the truck this morning and the camper. It looks good. Test driving it. Had 6 jobs come in from Thumbtack this morning. And I don't know if we'll get those or not, but I'm sure looking forward to getting back out there again and plugging in. How have you been?
I've been doing well. Thank you.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Appreciate you asking. Most people don't ask me how I've been. Yeah,
I like your hat.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah. What you want to talk about?
Well, just how things is going for you. How's the business going? I hear you got some problems with your pressure washer, but I'm sure you'll get that fixed. And
Well, when I showed up here, I had a bag of clothes and not much more. First day I met James, I mean, you were so comfortable, you'd think you'd known him your whole life. You know, it just made you feel that way. And personally, he's treated me as good or better than family or anything I could ever expect. He got me a vehicle, a camper. Danielle made a GoFundMe, and I used the donations from it to buy this. Talking bad about James, it just makes me sick. I mean, he's treated everybody, he's gave everybody the same fair shot. And it all depends on what they do with it. You know what I mean? If they try and they get proactive. James has never said no to me, you know, for a reasonable request. You got some work for me, James? You know, make a little bit of money? It's like, yeah. He's always there to help me and everybody else that's ever come here out. And when I see people steal, and like those 2 women up top, talking to that reporter, whoever he was, from Citizen Times, it bothers me. It makes me angry, actually. I mean, I've seen James give people 8, 10 chances when they really didn't deserve one.
Yeah.
And
They didn't tell that to the reporter how many chances they were.
Oh no,
given or anything.
none of them ever say anything about how many chances they got and how good James was to them. I think over 100 people was here at the peak during the winter. I mean, it was a cold winter. Everything was provided for everybody. Free gas, free propane, clothes, food, you name it. Nobody went hungry or cold or mistreated. A lot of them took advantage of the situation, and I just don't know the words to say, man. James, I've never seen James do anything even close to being corrupt. I've actually seen the man run out of gas with that big, well, there's a big gas tank that used to sit up top, remember?
Yeah.
And I said, James, how can you run out of gas with all that gas sitting in that tank? He said, that's not my gas. That's donated for the generators. He said, I don't mess with that gas. I thought that was one of the most stand-up things I've ever seen. I've grown to love James like family, man. I don't see
He
how
wouldn't even get his gas out of the donated gas.
He wouldn't even get enough gas out of the donated gas to get him to the gas station. He actually walked down here and got another vehicle.
Wow.
Yeah. And I heard a conversation right after I got here. I don't know who the man was, but he was telling James, there's some people in town, I guess on the commission or whatever, that's not happy about this. And James' reply was, I'm not a politician. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. We've got to help these people. And that's exactly what he did. And how people can run him down. I've not seen anybody else even open up their yard to let one person put a tent up and help them.
Yeah. Wonder how many people the reporter offered a place to stay whenever the flood hit.
Yeah, I'd like for him to interview me. Because I don't have to lie. I mean, the truth is the truth. James is, he's something I've never come in contact with before. He's genuinely good-hearted man. And I think most of the bad talk is from jealousy. And I don't know, I mean, what else could it be? And I hear people say, he's gonna benefit from that. Well, I don't know about that. I know he scarred his land for good. And he's let a whole lot of people in here and tried to help him, and then them stab him in the back. Does anybody ever think about what it's doing to James's family long term? Or how this affect his land long term? I mean, I don't think James thought about any of that. He thought that there was a lot of people out there that needed help and a place to stay. And he had the land and he was going to help them. Yeah. To me, that's a godsend. I mean, these people are doing God's work. And Leslie, she was such a nice lady. And for them to attack her like that was uncalled for. I mean, I ran the kitchen for a little while, or I tried, I did my best. Something happened to where the last guy left, and I stepped up, and Leslie made sure everything that the kitchen needed, got there. Any request. I mean, she put in a lot of time and effort up here, and didn't have to.
Right.
It's just a shame how people attack this place. Like I said, I came here with a bag of clothes. And James said, come up here, I got something for you to look at. I went up there and I said, what is it, buddy? And he said, you like that expedition? And I said, yes, sir. And he said, well, it's yours. Handed me the title.
What's the name of your business?
Well, I decided on advanced cleaning solutions. We use professional cleaning solutions with professional techniques. We let the chemicals do the cleaning. And we use a lot of chemicals that's not harsh on the environment. And if you use high pressure on the side of a house or a roof, you damage it. Even if you can't see it then, they're forcing water up behind the siding and stuff on the house. And it causes it to rot over the years. And low pressure, it's no more pressure than a water hose off a soft wash system. That pump right there is 5.5 gallons per minute, and it's 60 psi, about like a good strong water hose. And you put the chemical on the house and let it dwell. That's what we use the word dwell, to let it sit and do its thing, and we rinse it off. And they've given me an opportunity to start a business and a new life. Without this place, I don't know what would have happened, because they found me and Bubba in a 1970 camper that leaked so bad when it rained, everything would get soaking wet inside. No propane hookups. We were at a site. I probably shouldn't name the organization. Should I? Me and Bubba volunteered for the Cajun Navy in Bryson City. And I think that's a pretty good organization as a whole, but the certain individual that was over that particular hub, he left me and Bubba in charge of filling the list and stuff. He said he'd be back. He even left his dog. We never saw him again. So me and Bubba hunkered down in that camper for, I don't know how long. It was cold. And they said they wasn't responsible for any more propane drops. And the place at Living Water, they said they wasn't. So Bubba found Chris and Danielle at the Silver Warehouse. And they found out everybody over there needed propane. So they brought a shipment over there, and they saw me and Bubba in that dilapidated camper. And they said, we got to get you out of there. Right after they left, me and Bubba was like, you know, we've been promised that before, but there's something different about these guys. You know, we felt like that they'd come through. And they come through and then some. Me and Chris, we've become pretty good friends. And he's helped me, and Danielle's helped me a lot. You know, I didn't know she was going to put that GoFundMe out. But they're good, genuine people, man. And I'd like to mention Kent Keller, too. He's a really nice guy, one of the nicest ones I'll ever meet. And he's been kind of like a mentor to me, and, you know, give me advice and help guide me through these rough times.
Yeah.
And
thank God for godly men.
That's right. That's right.
Men of faith.
I'm sure not perfect, never will be. The Lord's been working on me pretty good, you know, and I'm glad.
He will if you submit.
Yeah. I turned my life over to him, and he's doing a lot better job with it than I ever did.
That's what I tell people sometimes. I was like, how's your life been worked out for you so far without God?
Yeah.
You'd give him a chance.
Yeah, without God, I'd be lost, man. Because
We all would.
Yeah. I've been through a lot, but I never lost my faith in the Lord. But when I met James, I knew. I mean, I could just tell. I think one of the first things he said to me is, we got to find you a truck. That just blew me away. Yeah. Who else does that? I looked out. I looked all over Marketplace, and this was in Charleston, South Carolina. That's a hot water rig. And these hose reels are electric. They're battery powered. They run about $1,000 a piece. And that would have been something years down the road I would have got. But I got the pressure washer, I got the hose reels, the soft wash system. I've got another tank up there. I got quite a bit of expensive chemicals that came with it, the trailer, and 2 more brand new soft wash pumps for $3,200. And you can't find a hot water pressure washer for less than $3,000 most of the time. So I feel like the Lord, you know, he laid that on me. I had just about lost faith in mankind before the storm, I got to admit. After the loss of the children, I was just kind of rambling around with my fifth wheel, one place to another. It's kind of lost. But the outpouring of generosity and kindness after the storm, it just amazed me. And that's what I want to do now, is pay it forward to people. That there's a lot of people still out there that need help. You know, they're still on the streets. I don't have anybody to support anymore besides me. So, I mean, you can't take it with you. So what I want to do is I want to pay it forward and try to enrich some other people's lives like mine has been.
Man asked me, said, have you ever seen a horse with a trailer hitch?
I sure ain't.
No, because you ain't taking nothing with you.
No, sir. No. And I don't need fancy things on earth anymore. You know, I ran a concrete business for almost 30 years, and I'm ashamed to say that I got a little arrogant there at one point and forgot what I was supposed to be doing and putting God first. And you know, he put the brakes on me and reminded me what was important. And good people and relationships, helping one another out, that's what's important. And there's always going to be haters. And what's bad about it is people want to believe the bad things before they do the good. I mean, those two girls, I remember them from Red Cross when I was at the Red Cross shelter with them. And they turned down Bryson City because it was a Christian camp and they wouldn't let them two sleep together. I was kind of surprised to see them when I saw them end up here. You know, I thought to myself, I hope they don't cause James no trouble, because that wasn't the first time they'd called a reporter.
Yeah.
I think they called one at the...
Same one.
Yeah.
At Gold's Gym. Did an article on him.
Yeah, I would love for him to interview me. I really would, because I would tell him the honest to God truth with no
They
exaggeration.
don't want that, though.
Oh no, that probably doesn't. That's not good enough to sell newspapers, I don't guess. It's always got to be something downgrading and bad. But you know, you've been so gracious and you've tried to get me to do interviews before, and I hate being on camera.
You was real sick. You had just got out of the hospital that one time.
Yeah.
I understand you.
And I didn't want to like put it out there where I was trying to make people feel sorry for me, you know.
Yeah, that's that pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when
It's a hard one to kick.
yeah, and you know,
I think we
that
all
pride, you
struggle
hurt.
with that.
Yeah, it'll hurt you if you let it.
It will.
I mean, you got to suck your pride up and you know, let them help you in times like this. But it's been closer to family than I've had in years, and it's been a really good experience for me. And I almost take offense when I hear people talking about James like that, because he means a lot to me. He's been really good to me. And like I say, everybody's had an equal chance. Nobody's been favorites. It was up to them what they did with, you know, the donations people would give them. If they wanted to do right and be productive and try to build a life, people would help them even more. But the ones that just sat in and waited on the gas to come and complained if it was late, you know, what can you do with people like that?
Yeah.
And without him, Chris and Danielle and Kent, I don't know what would happen to me. But I owe all of them a huge debt of gratitude.
You just stick with the Lord. I know they still gonna be struggles, but
Of course there will be.
you'll be okay.
Yeah, I believe we will. Oh, and I would like to thank all the donors that donated to my GoFundMe page. It means the world to me. And I'm glad you could see where the donations are going. They're not being squandered by any means, for sure. And I've got tools and stuff in the truck, and you know, I'm trying to source the equipment from different places and get good deals on it. And I think we've done a pretty good job so far. Losing a family and the business and a 29-year marriage, I don't know what it did to me, but it changed me.
Yeah.
But I met a lot of good people here, like Justin and Josh risking his life to save him. That's what it's all about. It's not all about the people that get everything they can and just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried about her, having a little trouble with her on the last job, and all it was the belts. John came down here and helped me tighten them up.
Yeah.
This is called downstreaming. Brings the chemical up out of that tank right there and out the end. It's at low pressure. A lot of people think the pressure is what does the cleaning, but it's actually the chemicals. Yeah, I'll switch tips and put some high pressure down there on that mud. I'll tell you one thing, Jeff. FEMA didn't do anything for me. That's 30 or 40 minutes out of my life I'll never get back. That was a waste of time. And if it hadn't been for the people I'd mentioned, I doubt very seriously that I'd ever been able to muster it up by myself, you know, on foot, to save enough money for a vehicle and go back into business. It would have been impossible. Get you on video.
Buddy, I know, and I'm jack of all trades and the master of none.
Well, you did good on mine. It's working good. Yeah. It was the belt.
There's Dana hauling the trash away to the dump. She came to visit, put herself to work as usual.
That's about the length we need to go under that road, John. Go up that way. Oh, it's longer. Here, I'll move it.
Well, what we doing, John?
Getting this out of the way to where we can get to right here so we can load this camper up.
Oh,
Don't choke it! Show me the chain.
Pull that in.
Came up. Come up a little bit. No copper snakes or rattleheads?
I don't see any.
How you doing today, man? You're good at right.
Another shot of the hogs. Whew. They are ripe after all that rain. Not very active. and that's good. I'm not going to draw any attention and get them to move because what we got going on here. Nothing new put on there today. Rusty nails. Another story about some rusty nails. Rusty nails that pierced the hands and feet to a cross. Footer. That's it.
I don't know how he's gonna fix it. Might go down and block it under there a little bit better.
Morning, Brian. Or afternoon, Brian.
We needed some help.
Yeah. Well, it looks like y'all got right with it. And
No, I don't.
You don't.
Because this ain't profited me.
oh yeah, looks good.
That makes it look 100% better, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It just shows you what you got now. And you can tell your audience to stay tuned till you see what I do for a bar top.
Okay.
The good Lord gave me a little vision about 5 o'clock this morning. What to do with it? It'll be about 3 weeks, but you'll be amazed. We're gonna we'll have the old rugged cross theme, and that cross that's down there is coming up here. It'll be up here on this deck. So it's gonna. This is turned from kitchen storage to chapel with a kitchen now. That's where we're at. So stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned, and thank you.
All right. Thanks, Brian.
All right. We get some garbage up the hill here.
My goodness, look at all this stuff for children. A lot of stuff for babies. Yeah, you gonna be on film again, kid. All kids stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately, but we got a bunch of supplies in the refrigerator and a bunch of other stuff on the other trailer too.
Okay.
But we asked people to help out for the kids and they got a little crazy.
Wow.
But if there's any other people that live around these other areas that are in places like this, they're more than welcome to come up and grab some of the supplies, you know what I mean? So.
Where do you come from?
Maryland.
Came from Maryland?
Yes, sir.
God bless you.
He has. And that's what we're trying to do here, buddy. Best we can anyway.
You with him?
Yes, sir.
You were from Maryland too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep, from Maryland.
Y'all with any? Y'all with a church or anything, or
I'm sorry?
Are y'all with a church or?
No, it was just something that we did. Just something to put together when they came down here and they saw kids not, playing with rocks and sticks. We figured they need toys, and here they are. A bunch of our friends got together and we just put it on Facebook, and we collected two trailers full.
Thanks for carrying.
Wasn't bad. Yep. Got my mother lost her home in this thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, rolled down the river.
Wow.
Hi guys. I finally made it. We were leveling a camper. How are you?
Hey, remember us? Good to see you, buddy.
Yes.
Hey, we're short on time. Can we get the people helping on this
Yes.
stuff, please?
Grab volunteers. Volunteers.
We was on the.
Yeah, I
All right,
guess
this is Mark Barnes. This is Bob LaBelle.
Get that microphone
All right.
and introduce everybody.
Mark Barnes is right here to your right.
Hook him up.
Crazy guy.
Bob LaBelle is right here.
Bob LaBelle.
This is Don Toms, and I'm Steve Wilson. Okay, Don and I have made 4 trips to North Carolina helping people. Those 2 volunteered to get all these toys together and bring them down. So everything in the trailer and the trucks are on Bob and Mark.
Yep.
Take a shot of them.
Yep.
They did it. They worked their ass off.
Hey,
doing
but
it.
these guys got it.
They got it. They're the ones that did it.
Go back to them. I'm not photographic. Give those big kids.
They did it all.
Y'all kiss.
They got
Y'all kiss each other.
They did. You can thank Don and Steve for getting this ball rolling.
That's right. They got us to do it.
We all did it, but they did the toys.
Thank y'all guys for caring.
He dared me. He said I couldn't get a trailer loaded up. I guess we got 2 loaded up.
I know, I did too. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Look at this.
Yeah.
So Boys Hill Children's Home, she's going to reach out to some of the schools. We can actually reach out to DSS too. They've got a list of families.
That thing works. That thing works. There's like a whole page there in the order. I got something like that. I think I got okay. Yeah. Don't let me forget to give
Nice
it to
bike.
you, James.
That right there.
See that? He killed me.
What the? Good. The brakes were on.
Look at it. They made it.
Hey, man.
I don't want to slide that one. Caught a hitch. My Bojangles coffee.
I guess the bus picks them up and all that stuff.
The mommy has to go get them.
Oh, okay.
Sweet. Thank you. All right. I'm going back to do trash now. Okay. You want to go do trash now?
2 trailers full of delivery. One's been unloaded. I guess this one here's full too.
Somewhat, but we got like a refrigerator. There's a bunch of brand new stuff in this one, and then there's also a couple bikes. You know, just a little bit of everything. It's not as full as the last one. It's pretty full. And there's some other stuff up in the front.
Do you want me to put out another pallet, like, just to keep it up off the ground so we can deal with it?
Yep. This is when Dana's been driving my diesel.
Hey, you said I wasn't allowed to take out the neighbor's mailbox. That is a really nice truck. Your ball joints are bad.
What?
They are. It sounds just like mine.
Pull it up a little bit. What's that, bro? We can shut this in the pallet. See that leg, man.
Yeah, he's been working hard.
Hey man, thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Y'all take care.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. God bless.
No problem, man. See you guys. Have a good one.
God bless.
Right. One of the refrigerators went out and just God's timing there. Brand new refrigerator donated. Looks brand new. These guys from Maryland pulling out.
A heartfelt thank you to the incredible crew from Maryland, Mark, Bob, Don, and Steve, and to everyone behind the scenes who helps make their trips possible. This time they showed up with not one, but 2 trailers full of toys, supplies, and even a refrigerator. This is what love in action looks like.
What would this world be like without men of faith? Find a pair of shoes you could wear?
It's a dolphin or a seal.
Okay. Pink seal. Dolphin or seal?
A dolphin or a seal.
Oh, it's a transformer.
Yeah. Swings both ways. It never goes home alone. Honey, is it a seal or a dolphin? Fold it one way, it's a dolphin. Fold it the other way, it's a seal.
Yeah.
That's pretty cute.
How's that?
Got you some stuff.
Yeah, right.
I'm gathering up some of the stuff to give to the kids, even this weekend as prizes with the library and Sunday school.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and they can get some prizes. That's a good idea.
Marilyn, I set all those books aside for you.
Yeah, I'm going to go through some, especially if there's any of the
Sorry, but I didn't mean to do that. So
children's
sorry.
Bible.
Oh, no, I didn't see any Bible. I saw lots of children's
Well,
books.
even
on.
with still with the books. And of course, I know the kids will probably come down and pick through some stuff when they get home, but I'm giving these away to the prizes for the kids.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm too old to, to do some. Well, I used to do these, what they call the hook rug, and it's of a kitty cat.
Oh,
Kind of looks a little bit like Hollywood.
yeah.
But you got Hollywood in the playpen again. Trying to hurry up and get back down there. I got a piece of that heavy
Yeah.
Oh, look out.
drywall right there on top. Get out.
It's hot out here today, and I see Josh coming out of his camper with some popsicles to share with everyone. It's these things that make this place feel like more than just a camp. It's a community. Nobody has much, but somehow there's always enough to go around when it matters. Someone's got to check these toys for safety before the kids get home from school. It's a tough job, but Jeff's willing to risk life and limb, all in the name of community service.
far is he gonna go? He must have kept going.
That was fun.
Harder coming back.
Dana's off to haul another load to the dump, and James is delivering the gas today.
Paula, did you want to say anything? Do you want to thank the viewers again or anything? Or did you want to thank the viewers or the donators?
I appreciate all the viewers that are sponsoring Haven on the Hill, the ones that like Haven on the Hill that's been helping. We just got a big donation. A bunch of kid stuff.
Yeah.
There's coolers, ice packs.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Baby, we don't even have no babies up here no more. All the babies are gone. I think all we have is that family of them 7 kids and 2 over on the other side, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And none of them.
None of them are that little, are they?
No.
Okay. Show us how it's done. Well, you can do it.
I'm trying to do it. Ah, shit, I had it going. I really had it going. Try it, bro. Come on, do it. Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh, keep it going. Tell me something upside to this thing for. Man, I thought it was going good and then you go. Come on. Go. Yeah. Let's see how you do it. Ready? Get back. Get back there and go. Ready? Put it like this. I got it! Oh, Lord have mercy. Here, let me show you. Okay. You ready? Ready! Oh!
So you're Josh's wife. What was your name?
Andrea.
Andrew.
Yes, and I've been here for a little over 6 months now, and this place has done a lot for us. And I mean, I'm telling you, it done a lot. And Josh and my son, we've all opened up more around other people and the community, and I'm telling you, if it wasn't for this place, I wouldn't even know what we would have done, because he's done a lot for us. He really has. And we went through a lot before this.
Yeah, I know. I talked to Josh earlier. He told me that everything y'all had got washed away.
And he's been going through cancer, and he's been fighting it for the last year. So he's still going through it right now, and it's just, we have a rough time right now, and it's hard. But as soon as we can get somewhere to go, it'll be better. But I mean, James has done a lot for us. I'll tell you that. He has. This place really turned us around. I've really liked this place and been enjoying all the community and talking with everybody and being neighbors. I've loved it. And I appreciate everything he's done.
And anything you want to say to the viewers and the people that's donated stuff?
Oh, I appreciate everything they have done. Everything they have sent, it has helped so much. They don't know how much this helps us because we don't know what to do. We don't have any donations and we don't have anything right now. But I appreciate everybody that's helped us. Everybody that's out there, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. I used to do it all the time. Ready?
Hey. All right, home run.
I got it. Home run again.
Turning into a pro now, ain't you? Got him knocking that home run.
Home run! Home run!
Yeah, just how's things going?
Oh, things are going good.
Just think about that last video. Did you watch it?
Oh yeah,
I did, and you did great.
You like that?
You did great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good.
It was a hard.
Every video I've watched that I've received, you've done wonderful. You pinpoint everything, like you said. You don't lie. You film everything right on scene. There's nothing rehearsed or anything. Everything's right on scene.
Yeah, that's exactly right. This ain't nothing rehearsed.
Nothing rehearsed. There's nothing hid. I mean, you show up on the now. I mean, there's nothing hid. There's nothing bad going on around you. Right, Bubba?
Yep, that's a fact.
No bad stuff on the hill.
No bad stuff at all.
Oh my God.
If you do, you get out.
Yeah. That's a fact. No nonsense here.
Yeah, a lot of books for the library.
And toys and stuff too. I'm getting right
I don't
now.
know how many more she's got. I know I brought them too.
Carried some brand new puzzles. And
Again, some folks from Michigan stopped by yesterday and gave her some stuff.
I didn't know. I know.
Yeah, the real little. The
Frisbee.
Frisbees for the kids.
Well, I'm gonna put that.
Oh yeah. They're working on the plumbing in this building. Plumbing the building.
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna turn off that.
Behind.
Might have transition.
Hey, do you have anything to say? You want to say anything?
No.
People been saying a lot of bad stuff about
They
Mr.
shouldn't be
James.
saying anything bad about him. He's done nothing but help us.
That is true. He's a good man.
And I don't talk a lot, so you're not going to get much out of me, but there's nothing bad to say. I have nothing bad to say about him at all.
Right. He's
Everybody
been a
else does
blessing to you, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. He's done nothing but help us.
You piping, is that coming from the building? Or?
One comes from here, one comes in that bath trailer, there's a water line going up to that tank.
Okay. And you're installing all of that?
Oh yeah.
And you are?
I'm Steve.
Steve?
Western Carolina Plumbing.
Western Carolina Plumbing.
Yep, you ran and see that trailer right there? Not the J Feather, the next trailer with the deck on it there.
Right, yeah.
Bathroom.
Bathhouse.
So we got sewer line coming from there all the way down. Water line coming from like the other way, all the way across the field, and all the way down and up in here. This will be the kitchen.
Getting the pipe in for the building. Getting the water going. It's been a slow process, but it's coming together. And we're covering her up. Dana, you came back and you got put right back to work.
Oh, did I miss you?
Looks like you got another new truck.
No, this one is definitely not my truck.
And
I like this truck, but I just took it to the dump. But I'm one of those, like, it's all about giving back too. Like, I've been helped so much. I don't know, maybe it's an old AA thing or whatever, because you can't, you can only keep what you have by giving it away. If that makes sense. Like,
yeah.
so, I don't know, I'm weird. Everybody at the dump is like, is that a lady?
Nah, they know you're a lady.
No, not a lady.
Right. So it don't look like you're gonna be cooking anything. Everybody, it's gonna be fend for yourself.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Fend for yourself today.
If it wasn't for James, I wouldn't have a car, and I wouldn't have had a place to live after the flood. I lost everything.
You lost everything in the flood?
And James is, I call him an angel. He's God sent. You know?
Yeah.
I know there's been issues up here, but those people deserve to be kicked out. They deserve what happened. So, I love James Lunsford from the bottom of my heart. So is my daughter and my granddaughter. He's a very, very good man.
Okay. Yeah. You want to say anything to the viewers and the folks that donated?
Thank you very much. My grandbaby will love this. Just got admitted to nursing while I was at work. She's 4 months old. So everybody please pray for her.
And then school let out and the kids got home. After a few hints to go check out what's waiting for them down the hill, they finally discovered the big toy haul. And for them, it was Christmas morning in the middle of May.
We're gonna tear it off.
I love that.
Hey, put your hands up!
Guys, this is for Fortnite's the rocket launcher. Yo! It's one of the skins. Sure. That's what makes it. You're just fine. You're so okay.
It's like Christmas at Haven.
I think it hit you with the bullet. No. Look, it comes with the little lawnmower. How many is the shoe?
You a fireman? Yeah.
Got it.
Mama! I need one more thing!
Got all the little girl stuff. What's that noise?
So, you know, just whatever you want to tell the viewers and everything.
This is what makes it worth it.
Yeah.
Like their mom said, this was better than Christmas. Look at that one.
Oh, yeah. They're having a ball.
And Broy Hills Children's Home agreed to take the rest over there at the orphanage. So we want to, when they're done, find what they want. We can load the rest of it up, the trailer, and take it up there in the morning and unload it for them. They said they'd have plenty of help to help unload it even. They still some nice bikes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's some good stuff there.
But this group was the second trip they'd made from Maryland. He'd been down one time in March, and he said, I just had to come back. And this time he done it for the kids. Last time it was for the adults. You forgot Minnie Mouse.
So many toys!
I'm about to shut the generator off.
So I don't guess anybody's getting evicted today.
Let's see. I don't see nobody. Oh, who can I? Oh, Jeff, you're evicted. Okay, that's who I got today. He told me to evict somebody today. I had to pick somebody. I couldn't get a kid.
You got anything you want to say to the viewers?
Keep helping. Anybody you see that needs help, but don't get taken advantage of. Give them a hand up, not a handout. Because there's still people in need everywhere. I've seen comments on just videos that people say I'm still living in my van and I'm grateful, or I wish I had a setup like that. I would sure be grateful about it. But there's so many that aren't. But I think we're weeded down to the ones that are. And they may think bad of me for weeding down to get the bad apples out, but I'm not gonna let it spoil the rest of the barrel. Because one bad apple will spoil that whole bucket. Jeff, go pack.
I just got the holidays out.
You have been voted off the island.
Extinguish your torch.
Hang on, wait.
Who's gonna cut? Who's gonna cut?
Extinguish your torch. He told me to kick his mouth, and Jeff's the only one I could see. Hi, buddy. Smile for the camera. Yeah. You see the baby, Pow Pow?
He got you tucked there.
But it's like one of your commenters said, if more people had tried to help or would try to help regularly, the world would be a whole different place, and it would get rid of a bunch of the haters. Because if everybody's doing good, they wouldn't have nobody to hate. And some of these other organizations that they threaten to shut down and everything else, if they're helping people, I don't know why they're shutting them down. I actually signed a petition for the one in Clyde yesterday not to get shut down. You need 200 signatures, and I put one on it to not get shut down. Because if they're trying to help people honestly, then help them. If they're wanting to stab other agencies in the back and everything else, they're the ones got to live with it. And they sure ain't helping nobody.
You got that? No.
Hey, don't hurt yourself.
It has been such a blessing to be here, and all the donations and everyone here is wonderful. James goes beyond what he needs to. They helped my old man get his license back. They have all of these wonderful toys. Despite all the negative comments that are not true, James is a wonderful man. And he has become a papa to my 7 children.
Stepped up to put her on her feet. It's just what you do when someone's in need. It was you who was there when I couldn't be, doing some good, standing strong, plowing through, keeping on. We give all we got, even though it ain't much. We show what we're worth until it hurts, and fight for what we love. We're doing right, it's just understood. We're doing some good.
No rain in weeks, wind was keeping up. Couldn't grow nothing with the ground so tough. People share what they had, 'cause that's what we do. That handful of seed we got us through. 'Cause when the rains finally came, we all knew. Just like the way we should. Doing some good, standing strong, plowing through, keeping on. We give all we got, even though it ain't much. We show